Hi everybody, welcome back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with my thought stroke rant of the day. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but our favourite radio station has inspired me to come on yet again to do another rant of the day that Mark has tagged Media Muppets. Yes, that is right. Your favourite radio station, short after losing probably their best presenter in Laura Woods this week, who's pissing off to go get a better job for TNT, and I can't blame her, has been spouting more utter bullshit out of the mouths of their presenters. And I didn't think it was capable of that station to reach new levels of utter fuckwittery, but step forward Tony Cascarino. Yes, and I don't mind Cascarino, to be honest with you. He's normally all right, but he's getting on a little bit. I'm not quite sure that his perception of football or reality is quite what it should be, really. So, off the back of England's 4-0 drubbing of Malta, that's right, Malta, Trent Alexander-Arnold, weirdly enough, for a lot of people, played in a midfield role with a number 10 in the back of his shirt. Now, it doesn't really surprise me a great deal because I don't think Trent, as the right back, has been particularly great over the last kind of year and a half. His attacking capabilities, his abilities to get into a game, obviously, you know, lending more towards him becoming a midfielder. I think personally his better position is in midfield. I think he's got a wand of a right foot. I think he is capable of making something happen. He's clearly capable of a strike from range, as he showed against Malta. But yet again, it was Malta, you know, the other night when he scored in the 4-0 victory. But this is the crazy bit about what Cascarino has said. Now, it's probably a little bit of clickbait here to entice people to click on the tweet and probably do reaction videos just like the one I'm doing. So I'm kind of playing into your hands. But Cascarino turned around and said, his exact words were, "I'm not saying Trent Alexander's like Messi," he said, "but he has got similar qualities and he's not far off." Now, that's a bit of a strange statement, really. That's like me saying I can play Happy Birthday on the guitar, but I'm not far off Noel Gallagher. I'm not being funny there, Cascarino, but I think it might be time to go and check your mouth for stains of verbal diarrhea. Trent Alexander-Arnold is never and will never be anywhere near the quality of Lionel Messi. That guy comes from a different planet where everybody's minted football and just runs around with the ball glued to the foot, megging people left, right and centre. He's not human, the stats that the guy's got. He said that Messi walked around the World Cup. You could argue that Messi wasn't as kind of on the front foot and as impactful as he used to be, but he doesn't have to be. He had young legs around him like McAllister and Enzo Fernandez and guys like that, so he was able to conserve his energy and use it as and when he needed to do it, and he won the fucking World Cup, so you can't really argue too much about that. But Cascarino then went back again, started waxing lyrically about Trent Alexander-Arnold as this new midfielder and how he's capable of winning games. And, you know, the 1986 World Cup was won by a number 10. A number 10 could do it. England's full of number 10s. James Maddison plays a number 10. Jack Grealish can play in a number 10. Phil Foden can play in a number 10. Trent Alexander-Arnold as number 10 should be nowhere near that conversation. And if he is, Gareth Southgate deserves a fucking slap round the heel with that waistcoat that he's wearing. Listen, I like Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think he's a good footballer. And I think in a midfield position, yes, he probably could do better there. I've been saying for ages, Liverpool's problem should be go buy yourself a proper right back that can get up and down the pitch and put Trent in midfield and you'll be much better for it. Liverpool's midfield's ancient. Trent can add some more energy and legs in there and youth in there and put a good right back in, and Trent will look a great footballer. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, let's call a spade here. He's not the best right back to play for England. That's Kieran Trippier or Kyle Walker, whichever one you want to pick out of those two. Or Reece James, if you chuck that in for a matter of fact. Trent's behind all three of those players, in my opinion, as a right back. So yes, he's playing him as a midfielder and he is probably better there. But listen, he's got some serious competition in that role. The other bit that, that Cascarino said as well that blew me fucking mind was he talked about Declan Rice protecting the back four. Yes, yeah, okay, I'm on board with that. Then he said Jude Bellingham can do that job as well. Why the fuck would you want Jude Bellingham sitting protecting the back four where the kid is quite possibly the complete midfielder? You just signed for Real Madrid for fucking 100-odd million quid or whatever. That lad can get forward, skin players and score goals and create goals. You wouldn't want him sweeping up in front of the back four. Yes, he's capable of doing that, but only in big games when you need him to. You want him on the front foot trying to make something happen for you. Why the fuck would you play Trent Alexander-Arnold as a number 10 and put Jude Bellingham as a defensive midfielder? Weird, absolutely fucking weird. I think Cascarino is really, really overrating this performance by Trent Alexander-Arnold. You did play really well, but to turn around and say that Trent Alexander-Arnold's the kind of player that can win your tournament and win player in a tournament in the Euros, give your fucking head a wobble, old man. I don't know what you're talking about, man. There's players streets ahead of him in that particular position, or should be, for England. And if Southgate denies those players that opportunity and plays a failed right back in their role, then it will backfire on him. There's no doubt about that. Southgate's got loads of credit in the bank, but that will run very thin if he keeps making decisions like that. Well played, Trent. I think he had a good game, but it was Malta. Reality check. Malta. You're not talking about playing against even Norway, you know, with the likes of Haaland and Odegaard there. You're not playing against a team with one or two individual players that can turn it on like Wales could do for years with Ramsey and Bale. You're not playing against a team even like that. You're playing against Malta. Let's just stop getting a bit too excited and making Trent Alexander-Arnold the new Paul Gascoigne. Give your head a wobble, Cascarino. Talksport yet again, showing you've got pure verbal diarrhea. Get somebody decent on there to talk about football, for fuck's sake. And stop talking absolute histrionics and, you know, hysteria, not to quote the Baron of Bacon there. Ugh, felt sick saying that. But yeah, come on, he's not that great. He's all right. He'll be a decent midfielder if he plays there next season, but he's nowhere near the great Lionel Messi. Have a word. That's me done for today. If this is the kind of thing you like, smash that subscribe button. We'd love you to come and join us. We're close to 4K. Want to be there for the start of the season. Give us a hand, like the video, help get it on YouTube. I'll be back with some more rants soon, I'm sure, especially as that radio station really flicks my bollocks. Have a good day, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.